Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Come On Ninja. Tonight, we're going to be carrying on with the Titanic. Hopefully, we might even get it finished tonight. You never know. But yeah, so I have been pretty crappy at the moment because of my foot and elbow. So it's been playing me up. Other than that, fairly straightforward. Got a notification from uni that I've had to redo one of my assignments, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, over and done with. Got it sorted. Hopefully. We'll wait for the regrade. So we've got up to here on the Titanic on the stern. So we now have that, and we are up to bag 42. So yeah, hey up. Model making kitty who's decided to come you visit. Don't you burp at me. Honestly. Can't take a cat anywhere. Now, assuming a position behind me. And my lumber cushion behind me. I've sprouted a tail. What you doing? You're wet. It's obviously been out in the rain. So yeah, we've got Tiff in saying hello Ross. Good evening Tiff, and welcome to the stream. And then we've got James Boy in saying hi Ross, on another live just now. We'll join you when it's finished. Fair enough, I don't mind. And good evening to you, James Boy. So, I wonder if that light's going to work. It might. You never know. So we have changed camera, but again, if anyone wants to join, they're more than welcome to. The link is in the chat. Come and join in, have a chat, cheer out. I don't mind. There we go. Hey, it's working at the moment. There's a bonus. So yeah. So how we all been doing out there anyway? We all having fun and games. What do we need first? We need 2 of these. 4 of these. Next 3, 4. And these are going. And we have Mr. Sprue and Glue in saying hi Ross and chat. So good evening Sprue and welcome to the stream. If you want to come and join in Sprue, you're more than welcome to. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 line in. And there's a gap of 2. Like so. And Sprue saying Tiff saying hi to Sprue, and it's Sprue saying hi to Tiff and James Boy. For Fleetwood India. 6 of these. And 4, 3. Let's see if this right is going to work. Oh, it is. Haha, there we go. Now, how long it worked for, I don't know. So it does have a habit of cutting out. Because it's a poor old light. And you got your Tiff saying, aching today after yesterday, went to the house to sort through and move some boxes upstairs, plus a divan bed base I'm going to make into shelves. Fair enough. Sounds like fun. Well, better than recycling. So we now need Two of these flat fours, and you are going where? Here, supposedly, and there. Two of these, and one there. And you. And we have Zombie Hunter in saying, "Hi guys, I can't stay. I'm going to golf shortly. Just wanted to stop in and say hi before I did. Have a great one. I'll catch everyone later." Well, thank you very much, Zombie. Much appreciated. And you got Sprue saying hi to Zombie, and Tiff saying hi, and bye, Zombie. No one was not today, like so. It's not anyway. That's it. Yep. Four of these. Four. And four. And we want two little round things. There we go. That's it. So not last night, but the night before, we had a random cat decide to come and pay me a visit, and because it was peeing down with rain. So it's like, all right, we're going to come and bath her. Your camera passed on. Oh dear, Sprue. You and your kit, you don't really have much luck with that at the moment, do you? Okay, then we have you going into there. And we have these two. One. And two. And then we want two little cats. Yeah, he does keep coming back. I think it's because he gets free food, or thinks he's continuously getting free food. But I don't mind. I think it's a model making kitty number one that gets more upset that he's losing his food more than anything. But they both just sat there on the windowsill the other day, and he couldn't care less. And I think they're both of similar breed as well, because they've almost got both same sort of chest markings and body markings. So yeah, I think he stayed for about 2 hours in the end, and then decided to just saunter off. Okay, so we need you. Let's just move you to one side a minute. But there we go, out of the way. Because we have two of these needed. Two there. And two there. And then we want these ones. On top. On bottom. Like so. Bring you back over. This one goes in line with that. And this one goes onto there. And onto there. Yeah, they're not sure where the cat's come from. I know it's a local one, but it's one that I've seen around, I think, a couple of times, but I never expected him to come and jump in my house. Let's put it that way. But they're all welcome either way. We don't mind. So next up we have you two. And all four of them. And four of you. And all six of you. Them. Bring you back over. So you go. There, like so. You onto there, like so. And we want you on there. You want there. And you there. And there. Oh. You must have been a bit wet, Buddy Cat, because I can start feeling your damp coming through my jumper at back. Next we need these two, and they're going to go back there like so. And I want two of these. Put on there. Put these on. One there. One there. One you two. And we have Mr. Athol McNichol joining us saying, "Evening Ross." So good evening, Athol, and welcome to the stream. These four. Put you put it like so, and then you you onto there like so. You want it there like so. And what else have we got here? Two of the flat ones, that's it. And Apple saying evening Ross, and Crony's in chat, and then got Tiff saying hi to Apple. 1, 2, 3. And 3. I think that's all them bits on. There we go. I'm going to put a load of these things on, which go across the front here. We've got 3 in that way. And come here. 4 and 3. That way. And you got saying hi to Tiff, Sprue, Zombie, and Jamesy. And then we want one of these going that way, that way, that way. Nope, in the right place. That one going to that position. There we go. And then we want these going there. We want you that way. You that way. That way. And that way. 3 of these. You're going to go onto there, like so. And you got Sprue saying hi to Apple. Two playfuls. But 2 of you. I'm going that way. That one. Doing. That way. And you got Apple saying, "Oh poot, old camera gave up the ghost and passed away. No camera ever survived." Sprue. Hootie. There we go. That's that lot done. Now, next we have these 2 8 ones. These go there and there. That one to there. Lovely. And 2, and then we want you want to there. And you want to there. You want to there. This one goes onto there. And we've got you going on to there. And you want to there. And we want you going to there. And one place there. And that one. It's in there. And then you going up to there. You want it there, you want it there. And I think that looks about right. I think we've got all the bits on there. Next up, we have these two. Move you that way again. Let's see what we're doing with this one. And we have that one there, and that one there. And there, there. And there. And hopefully this week I'll get clearance to start using my ladders again properly so I can get up into the man cave, because I want to get on with my Lancaster. Because they're trying to figure out why I keep losing my balance. So we'll see. What we got here? Let these to go on down now. Might as well put one before I stick it on. 2. 2 and 8. Come here. 4. Get out that way. And we'll move these because we know we need. I'll need them in a minute. So we'll move them there. I need you on the front of there, like so. You going onto there. Should be, that's it. That's it. Okay. Oh, we're making Kitty's purring away quite happily behind me. That's it. There. And you onto there. There we go. Move you out of the way a minute. I don't lose you. Let me get these ones. This one goes. I'm sure that's not close to. It's definitely supposed to sit on top of there. We'll see. Yeah, I should turn it up. Usually I should put them on the right side, Ross. There we go. That's better. There we go. You going to sleep there, mate? Next up we have, let's see, them two into 2, 4, 6 and 7 of them. And them 2. So what have we all had for din-dins tonight? I had roast pork, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, in a homemade pork gravy, and it was noms. Why does that look like it's supposed to? Have I missed something? I think I have. Let's go back one a minute. I have missed one. Always forgot something. We want you going whatever that'll be. That's it. You want it there. And those 2 3s are going there and there. And them 2. I did say nothing yet. I'm waiting for chips to cook. What type of chips are you having? Are they McCain chips? Because you can't have normal, cheap, tacky chips. They're horrible. McCain oven chips are the best. What are you doing, Moggy? Hello. You're definitely a purring away there, aren't you, mate? And then 3 from here. There. That one there. And then we've got you going into there. You going into there. That's that one into there. And that's there. There we go. Wait. We need that space. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Next up, we're doing these 2. So we need somewhere so they don't get knocked off. I haven't used them yet. So we need you 2. Let's just do it that way. A bit easier. Yeah. And you. And that way. That way. That way. You want to there. You want there, and then you want there. And we've got yep, that way. And that way. There we go. As the beef dripping trips. Ooh. And we have Pirate 9080 in saying, "Evening, buddy, from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sitting here watching my favourite YouTuber person while working on my Backer double-decker bus." Oh, nice. So now we need to get this set up in a position where you're going to go this way, like so, and then this one onto there, like so. Okay. Next up we have these ones and that one. So we have you going that way and you going that way, and then that way, and then you're going which way are you going? Sideways. So like that. Get on there. That's it, like so. And then you going on to there, like so. There we go. And then we have these two spare parts, which go into the John Wick mug. Getting right a collection of spare bits now. See, lots of spare pieces, which will come in handy, no doubt, at some point. So now, let's move this over here a minute, because we now have 143. And then we have a total of, we can keep 4 more bags after this one. So there is definitely there's a good likelihood that we might finish it tonight. And then I think it may be the aircraft carrier or the Airwolf helicopter Lego set. Yeah, you got part saying, "You're doing an amazing job, mate. How's your day going so far, mate?" Well, so far it's not been too bad. I've played a bit of Fortnite on the Xbox. Been out for a walk that I'm now paying for because of my foot. And enjoying the company while you lot sit and watch me play with bits of plastic. And thank you very much for the encouragement. It all goes the wrong way. But yes, what I'm going to probably do is I'll show you the 2 sets that I've got to build, or what I've got to build next. And then we'll let you lot choose. How's that? I'll grab the kits in a minute. And I'll show you what I've got available to build next, and then you can choose what I'm going to be doing. Here's an interesting little fact for people. Now, does many people know why Lego, when you get big sets like this or any set, they always put green bricks in it every so often? It's quite an interesting reason why. The fact is, they put it in as a marker point, believe it or not. So where you get up to a certain stage, and then you have them as marker points. That's why there's other green bricks and everything in the set further back. So that's what they're in there for. Lots of little bits. And I only felt everything you're going. Hey, really, you're just fine. One of the little red ones rolled off the desk. No, I haven't played the new James Bond game yet. Now, where did you go? I know you fell down here, but you could be anywhere. Hopefully you haven't fallen in the bin. But I've got a funny doubt that you probably have, just to be bleeding awkward. Not fair. Where are you? Why are you in? Yep. Ha! That's why I couldn't see it on the floor. Because it found its way into the bin. There you go. Pirates and have you played a new Xbox game, James Bond on Xbox? I'm having a fabulous day since I'm sitting here watching my super duper hard worker YouTube person. I very much appreciate your build up of me, thank you. The thing about it is, I mean, I only got into doing YouTube because of another YouTuber that I know through one of his group, and that's Colin Festa67 Workshop. And he encouraged me to start doing YouTube. And to me, I didn't think anybody would be interested in what I do. It's just one of those things that you do. Right, so I would like to get this set. What, the Titanic? It's a good set. Yeah, I've had a few minor issues with it, with missing parts, but I must admit the customer service has been absolutely brilliant with providing parts free of charge that have been missing from it. But then you'd expect that because it is one of their showcase sets. But yeah, I mean, I've heard stories of people waiting up to 3-4 weeks for parts to arrive, and for me, yeah, the longest I've waited, I think, was 10 days. So yeah, I've been lucky that way, I think. And they've just basically expressed them out to me via courier, which has been extremely appreciated. I mean, I'd hate to think how much this set would probably cost in America, but I would advise you to get it soon if you are, because they are going to discontinue it, I think, at some point. Not sure when, but they are. I've heard rumours that they are thinking of stopping this set. Yeah, you can get the Schlego versions, I call it, and yeah, it's about half price compared to this one off of Temu. But I think the only reason why I've sort of put the money out for this set is because it's one of the main big sets. And it's like hopefully in September I'm intending to get the Ministerial set, and again that will be the Lego set. As well as the Rivendell set, they'll both be Lego. Because if I'm gonna, I suppose in a way it's just vanity, but when you're sort of gonna spend out big money on a certain set, then I'll quite happily spend time saving up for it. You got Pirate saying, "You are a very encouraging person who inspired me to work on my backer double-decker bus, mate." Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad I've been able to influence to help people. I mean, it's just little old me getting on. As I said, I don't class my work any better than anybody else's. If anything, I think it's a lot poorer than a lot of other people's, but there we go. But that's just me. And I mean, most people that I know of, they're the same. They never rate their own work. We're just happy that people enjoy watching the streams. And again, a big thank you to the new, I think I've had in the last 28 days, I've had 14 new subscribers. So yeah, a big up for them for joining to the channel. And I hope they're enjoying the streams. So this is now bag 43. See, the reason why I sometimes go for like these sort of sets, because you see everybody building like the big Star Wars stuff and all that lot, and they go all hype over that. Hence the reason why prices are so stupid on it. But then it's these type of sets, the Rivendell, Titanic, and that lot, that don't really get much coverage when it comes to Lego building on live streams. So I thought, well, why not? And I have a long affinity with the Titanic because I've sort of like researched it in the years past, and I've got a lot of books on it, and I enjoy watching the documentaries about it, especially when they actually found her. I mean, I watched that when it sort of like on the news and everything like that. So yeah, it's just one of the things I do like watching about, and then when they brought the book out by Clive Cussler of Raise the Titanic, that thing, it was also like one of my favourite authors. So yeah, it is that was a book I definitely got hold of very quickly. But again, I have probably about 90% of the Clive Cussler books that are out. Okay, so this one goes. Right. That's because I've stuck it in the wrong place. That's why I don't. Because that one goes. Let's bring him over. I'll move that one out of the way a minute. And do back over. You onto there. And then you onto there. There we go. And we have these two. I'll go that way. And that way. There. That one onto there. That one onto there. And I know I don't really ramble a lot when I'm sort of sat here on my own. But it's just nice to know that other people out there are watching it and they enjoy what I put out, and I'm happy with that. Okay. So we now need 2 of these. And all 3 of these. So this one's are going onto there. There. Get on there. And go. And you want it there. There. You want those little gold things. There they are. Come here, you. So these ones are going there. Oh, it just knocks me off. What have I just knocked off? Whatever it is. Oh, God. It's hit the. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yep. Aha. That's where you've come from. Yeah. You pop off. How rude. Yeah, that's right. A piece popped off the other side here, that's why I couldn't understand where that's from. Try to tell me not to finish too fast. That's it. Now you know that. And then we want there. And you want there. And we've got 2 further in, haven't we? Yeah, we have. One there. And oh, in the wrong place. Probably in the wrong place. It's supposed to be there. There we go. Wait a second. So next up we have little bits of sub-assembly to do first. So we've got that one. We need 4 of them. Need both of these. Flat these ones. 2 of these. There. Delete. Then we need 2 of them. One of you. That yellow thing. And 2 of these. And put it to a date. Like that. And then you onto there, you there, and you there. So now let's just hope this is all correct. Wait, bring you back over. I think it's I think my channel's only what, 3 years old, something like that. So I'm happy the way it is. As long as people are enjoying the content, that's all that matters. And yeah, I do quite a different mixture of stuff. Okay, next up we have these 2, and they're going to go, well, let's always put these on because we know they're going to go there and there. And we have you going to there, you to there. And we have lots of these things. Hang on. We have got the thing. Right then, on eBay, the knockoff version of this set for £248.97 on eBay, mate. Yeah, that's not a bad price. I mean, I paid 579 or 580 quid for mine. And 2 of these going there and that's pretty pregnant. Like so. If you're lucky, you can probably pick up a official Lego version second hand. But the only thing about that is you've got to sort of check to see whether or not you're actually picking up a set that's got parts missing. But even then, you only need to go on to places like Brickowl or Bricklink, and you can pick up official Lego parts to replace ones that are missing. But then again, I suppose if you do get them, it's like you could probably, if you get a set, and then as long as your list isn't too big, I suppose you could probably get away with contacting Lego and asking them to replace them for you. And say, look, I brought this set, but these bits are missing. I mean, they didn't ask for any proof that I'd actually bought it, but then again, they could probably find out that I did. I've done that one, haven't I? Because of my insider points. So they could actually check on that and see that I purchased a set from an official Lego shop. So yeah, there's ways and means that they'd probably find out. but even so, you could probably try it. Okay, so that's that all. Yeah, we need these two red ones. And you go into there and there. Like so. But yeah, she's a huge piece of kit, and she does weigh up as well. That's one thing. So we have you, and then we want these two. And that's going to go in the middle. Like so. And you do the same. And you do that. And we have you onto there. You go on there. You onto there. Think about all the sections that I've built so far this time. This is the one that I feel is the most dodgy one to build. Because if you put too much weight, it just goes and then flips right over, so it goes smack, and then smashing it. I've done it once already, so yeah, I know what that feels like. What else we got here? So we need something here. What have we missed? Oh, it's these blocks here. Ah, I need that. And them two. And you go into there like so. That's it. And I think that's all them all. Okay. Camera's moved in a bit. There we go. See it better now. So we have this one. And onto there, like so. I always feel as though I'm going to break it before I can actually get it together properly. So you have to hold it firmly. It's scary. Get on there. That's it. And stay in there longer now. Next we have, let's see, twos, where are you? There. Oh, that's what I've missed out as well. Missed you, because that ties all that together. And you onto there. And here you. Oh. Onto there like so, and then you onto there. And we have you in there. Like so. Little shingle block. In there. In there. And want these two, and they're going to go there and there. What's next? It's the one, two, three. Okay, one. 2. Three. One of the 8 flats goes across there. And that one goes into there. 2 more little single blocks. One there, and then one there. And then we'll ask for these 2s. One there, one there, and then one there. It certainly feels a lot more sturdier now at the stern. Actually, let's go grab something. I want to look at the price of this set. Right, back in a sec, peeps. Oh, toe. What you doing, model making key? Queen back. Okay. You've been back outside again. Okay. Take a put you down a minute, and then we'll move you over here. Yeah, you've been back outside again, haven't you? No, I'll leave the back window open for him until I go to bed, and then I'll close it. But the rest of the time he has free movement of in and out of the house whenever he wants. Let's see. Where are you, Mr. Appy? Ah, there we go. Strange. Well, that's interesting. We've actually got a Super Cobra set. That's £45. Missouri I've already built. F-14 Tomcat is another one that I intend getting at some point. I think that's the aircraft carrier though. No, that's a different one. There's a smaller version, which I've got a micro block version of it. Which battleship's that from? So this is what I look on Temu, and like 80 quid. Yeah, discount guy. Oh, look. It's not telling me which one it is. I think it's the Skyhorse, that one. But yeah, I haven't got that one yet. Definitely looks more like one of the German battleships. Could be the Graf Spee. I'm not sure. Nah, it's probably the Skyhorse because it's saying it's in the Norwegian Ford group and that sort of thing. So yeah. I think it's a rear brick set, which is quite good. We've got Athel saying, time for bed, said Zebedee. Well, good night, Athel. Thank you very much for joining us. And we have Bill Capturing saying, hello, Ross and everyone. So good evening to you. But they used to have it on the large brick building set on Temu, but they're obviously... Now, this is one set that I would love to get hold of. And they've just brought it out with in Lego. It's just the helicarrier. Now, yeah, I mean, I'd love to get that. It's a shame that this one's got the almost like little MiG planes on it instead of the Quinjet. They could have actually made a print of a little Quinjet or something, not these little like MiG plane things, because they're the wrong ones for it, really. Shame, really, but there we go. Now, whether the Lego one has the like little miniature versions of the Quinjet, I'm not sure, but I do hope they do. Let's see. Well, this one's obviously used on eBay. Can't be new, surely. If it is, it's well, you can tell when they're sort of like scams like that. New box version of the it's not Lego, that's why. So yeah, you got the £245 for the non-Lego version there. because it hasn't got the Lego logo on the box, which the official one's supposed to have. And then you got it there as well for 179 or 166. But yeah, that's definitely not the Lego version. But that's not a bad price though. But yeah, this is the one I want to get next, which is Ministeriff. £579 is that the sound of the Titanic. And it's part of the Icon set. That's going to be so much fun to build. But yeah, it's definitely one that I'm going to be getting. Oh, we've got the Shire one as well. That could be an interesting one to build. And the Brador, Balrog, Sauron's helmet. But yeah, this is the main one I'll probably want to get next though. Rivendell. Absolutely beautiful looking set. Having them and the other Lord of the Rings sets all together. And if you get that, I think Mirror and the Stereo, if you actually get the Wolfstang battering ram as well as a gift with purchase. Whether they still have them available when I get enough money put together to get it, different matter. Ooh. But as to Lego Insider points, where are we? And there we are. Now, if you do get official Lego sets, I would say get the Insider points. I mean, even if it's older Lego sets, I think since the late 90s, I think, or early 90s, they started putting QR codes on the booklets. And if you scan that into the Insider points, you actually get 20 points. So I've actually been through all my old Lego catalogs and all the ones with the little QR code on, scanned them up. And so far I have 6,888 points, which is a value of £43.05. So that was my starter point for getting. I just need to times that by 10, and then I'll be able to afford the Ministry at some point. But there's also I like the Harry Potter sets as well. So, and the next one I want to get from Harry Potter is the Diagon Alley one. So yeah, it's all fun and games, but it's very, very addictive with Lego. That's the only problem. And very, very expensive. It's a bit like Warhammer. Exactly the same thing, really. Tiff saying hi to build. So next up we have. Well, that's all I think. I did say that, didn't I? Okay. The next two sets that I'm going to be building. Well, next two where people can vote to do what I'm going to be building next. Where's the? Oh, there it is. It's falling down the back there. That's why. Cat, you're leaving wet patches all over my desk. Yes. Yeah, wet cat. That one. So we have a choice of two different builds, where everybody else you can all vote for which one I build next. So we've got the Airwolf. Again, this is a Schlegel set. This one cost me, I think, £24. But at the time I had some money back, so the big F1 car that I had, and it had a load of missing parts and everything. And they gave me a partial refund of it. So I used that to get to this, and in the end it cost me about 12 quid. Or there's an aircraft carrier. So yeah. Now, have you got the newer night bus or the older one? Because I think there's 3 different versions of the night bus. I've got the middle one, and I've also got the lighting kit for it, which I'm going to actually, when I find the instructions out for it, I'm going to basically strip it all apart again and then rebuild it with the lighting kit, so I can actually light it up as well. But yeah, so you got a choice of the aircraft carrier or Airwolf. So you put either 1 or 2 in the comments, and that'll be at the end of the thing. I'll go through it and count up, and that'll be the choice then, or just say aircraft carrier or Airwolf. Your choice. And you got Tiff saying Airwolf. But then when it comes closer to Christmas time, I will be doing a rather large dragon. But I'm saving that one because it's from Game of Thrones. It's the big ice dragon. So next we have, we need 2 of these. And then we want these 2. No, you have to buy the lighting set separately, Tiff. And I was gifted mine, so I will be building it again because it's downstairs on top of my bookcase at the moment. So that's going to be a series that I'm going to be doing of picking out the old instructions from all the kits that are in the scrap box over there, and then I'm going to find all the pieces to it and then rebuild it and put it up on display. And then go through the steps of, and show how to go through the steps of actually ordering the replacement parts and that sort of thing with people, so they can get an idea of how to do it. That's what I've got planned anyway. Whether it not works or not is a different matter. Just so it can help people work out what they can do to help get them started on some of the older stuff that they have. Okay, stop your scratching, cat. That one goes into there. And we have you go onto there. So I've actually got a box with all the instructions of all the different Lego sets I've got to build. Well, I've built in the past, what the boys have built in the past. So I'm just going to go through and find all them. Okay, next we need, let's see, we need 2. That one. And we just need 2 of them at the moment, so we need 1 point, and 1 each of them. That's it. So this one goes like that, and like that, and then you on top of there like so. Okay, and then we do the opposite to this one. And goes wrong way. We and then that way. And then we've also got these two. We need one there. Just flipping you out. That's it. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, there's a lot of Technic bricks, I think, for that one, isn't there, Tiff? As I use either Brickhouse or Bricklink, you can get all your parts you need from there. And if you go on to even to the Lego store, you'll get the official instructions off of there for free. What are you doing? So on that one, and that one. So I've built them ahead of time. Never mind. Oh. So we have this. Let's turn it around so we actually get to the right side. Makes life a little bit easier. So first of all, we have you going into there like so, and then you going onto there like so, and you are going to go into there like that, and then that one into there like so. There we go. So I've probably jumped ahead a step there, but hey ho. Yep, I have. It's there. So now on to this bit. So we need you, the last one of them. So far I've only had one vote for the Airwolf. And that's what it looks like we're going to be doing. So it'll be the Airwolf next time. There's one of you. There's 4 of these. Cool. Yeah, it's Titanic. Yeah, it's the so you go onto Bricklink or Brickhouse, you can get the easiest way to find the instructions is from Lego itself. You can download the digital version of it, and then in that you'll find the list of all the parts you need for it. And that's what I did when I got the tentative set, and I built that up, and I've got all the parts for it. All I need now to get is the instruction booklet, which I'll get off of Bricklink, and the some of the minifigures I still need to get, as well as the sticker set. So they're the only things I need to get now for that. So we have them 4. Things like so. And then we bring you over. You have the instructions already. That's good. And that goes on to there. And then you're going to go onto there. What are you doing, Cat? Are you going back into your chair? Onto there. Onto there. Yeah, and so on Bricklink you'll get all the sticker sheets and everything like that. Fairly straightforward. Some of them aren't very cheap at all. I mean, like the tentative set, I think it's 26 quid for the sticker set for that, and they want another 20 odd quid for the instruction booklet, which I'm not overly happy about having to pay, but hey ho, I will get it, no doubt. That one's there. Oh, nice, that one. Don't go there. So I'll put that in the wrong place. Goes onto there. Excellent. But rush you do house, you don't miss things, which you have done. Okay, so first of all we need you. Like so. One of you either side. And then these two. Come here, you. Where have you gone? Just down here. There we are. You up to there, and then you want it there. You want to there. That one. That one. That white piece. And oh, done that the wrong way around. Look. There we go. Put it in the right place, Ross. There we go. That's better. You want you get into there. Flat you right around there. One more over. On there. You there. You there. That one going that way. That white piece. And then you onto there. And I've probably got these two going onto there and there. I've probably jumped ahead on that one. Never mind. Yep, never mind. Jumped ahead, but never mind. So now we need these two. You go onto there. You go onto there. And you are going there and there. And we'll put the little ladders on as well. Which can go in there. There we go. Oh, right, we've got to build all the little benches up next, I think. Yep, there it is. So, we'll move you. Oh, hold. What you just dropped off. You get back on there. There we go. You out of the way a minute. Now, you're going to be needing these things. We'll put two of these together. Hang on. How many? Oh, I built 4 of these. Oops, put these one way around. How have I got them mixed up? I've done these the wrong way around, haven't I? Yep, I have. Just put it on like that. That's what happens when you don't watch what you're doing. That's it. They look like little benches. And then we want these for. And then it. There. Put you onto there. And you. And you. And you. There we go, that's all four of them. And then we need 2, 3, and then wait, come here. 2, 3, and there we go. So now we have the fun part of actually trying to get these to fit in. Where? We have one going in there like so. Something like that. In there. Where's that last one? There it is. And there we go. So that's bag 43, I think. Yeah, bag 43 finished. And 2 more little spare bits into the pot. So, yeah, it's coming together. Looking down better each time. So, where's the extra long bit? Ah, there it is. So this is going to probably go around the stern. We need a big stick. 3 more bags after this one. This one don't look. Come here. Make sure everything's out. Yep. And the other good thing about ordering stuff off of Bricklink, unless it's actually stated it's all official Lego pieces as well. One of the reasons why I like ordering off that and Brickhouse. They don't do the off-brand bricks, or if they do, it's stated clearly that they are off-brand. More little bits. Get out. But we'll probably be building the crane. Go on the back. And little lollipop things. 6 them. 2 little ones over here. That's you. 5. Another one somewhere. 4, 3, 4, 6, 5. Where's stuff there? Where are you? There'll be another one somewhere, surely. Oh, there it is. 6. Again. And we have that bag of that. Move the other way. Okay, so that's all separated nicely. Let's get cracking. So yeah, we're building the stern part next. Looks it. First of all, we need that. These 2 bits on it. That one we need. Oh, yeah, so there we go. Nice and square. We need 2 of these. One there. And then one there. Then we want this. First of all, we'll put these other two ones on there first. That one, and then that one, and that one. And cut 4. Like so, and then one more U. Next we have 2 under the other ones. One like that, and then there. You'll go on to there. And there. Yeah. Page 266, and we've still got another 4 pages to go by looks it. Yep. 266, sorry. Oh, 50 more pages to go. Right. And last 2 of these. There we go. That's you. Next we want 6 of these. Tweet. 4, 5, and 6. And 2. 1, 2. There. There. Welcome back, James White. Hi all, that other live went on almost an hour longer than normal. That one. And he's saying hi to TI, and he goes, hi again, Russ and chat. So, welcome back, James White. Next we have 240 ones, I think. After we put these last 2 white ones on. One there, and then that one there, and then we put you. Oops, we need these 2 next, don't we? That goes on there. That goes on there. That goes on there. That goes on there. So it looks like that. And then we want 2 of these. And 2. Not like so, and then you're going to go on to now like so. I'll square them up. And there we go. So we're saying hi to Tiff and Bill Catcher. Two of these. And two more of these. You're going onto there, and then you're going onto there. And the last two of these. Like so, and then to each of them. Just saying hello to Jamesy. And two. And two. And two. Okay. Next, so that should look like what it's turned out to so far. That's good. Oh, itchy ear. Next is, let's see, these two. And we want and three, and you're going to go now like so, and you go onto it there like so. And one like that, and then we've got the other two of these. You there, you there, you and you. Three blocks like that, and you like that. You go on there. Oh, ow. You go on there. You go on there. And flatten it all out. That's them bits. Next, that's going to be a spare bit. Around it. And these two. That goes there. That goes there. And you go on to there. And you can go on there. So then we'll that one and that one. So you're going to go in the middle, like so. And then we'll put three. That goes onto there. It goes onto there. And we have that one there. That one there. That one to there. On there, and that one there. So that's literally the stern banister rail done, I think. Yeah, now we've got to fit this to the stern. me just put you there for a minute and bring this over. So I've got to push you into there like so. That looks onto there. And that looks onto there. And then we've got this thing starts off here. And there we go. There. That's the handrail on. Just that. Yay! Coming together slowly but surely. Okay, let's go on next. Now we have these two, which are going to go there and there. That's what start handrail's done. So we need Mr. Flagpole, and then what the last flag. So you go onto there like so. And we have the stern flag in place. So we now have the last flag in place. And I think we're now building cranes next. Looks it. And model making kit is completely zonked out on the bench beside me. So let's have fun building cranes. We've got to build 6 of them. That looks it. We have these 6. And we know these are going to go together. Inside that. Okay, next we have these. One. 2. Four. 5. 6. and 6. So next we want and you on there, and then you there. Do 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 do. There. There. Next one. These ones, or is it the other one? These ones. And then you. You. We come here. I wonder why that one looked different. It's one upside down. There we go. Knew it's right. And this one's going that way. Bum, 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 there. And that one. Doom, doom, doom. There we go. That's that one. And we have Mr. Revo Davin saying hello. So, hello Revo, and he's saying hi to James, and then we've got Tiff saying hi to Revo. Sheeps. And Leroy's saying hi to Tiff. Oh, itchy. So, let's bring you back over, and we have this one there. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. Like so. You go up here. And then you down there. And you onto like so, and the last queen. Like so. So that's all the cranes in place now. And you got, we were saying building the cranes. Yep, that's what I've done, and they're all now done. So now we get the fun part of joining two pieces together. And hopefully they'll go together without breaking. This bit. And then when I've got it joined, I will basically. Ooh, are you going to go together? These go together. Which is not happening for some reason. Okay, what's stopping? Oh, I probably know what's going to go here. It's going to be the. Aha. Turn it around, because basically what we're doing is turn the props so they line up. And it's a matter of squashing it together until I can get it right. It doesn't want to at the moment. Am I knocking up there? That's you. Look back on there. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. It's almost together. It's just this one last prop's not lining up. As far as I can tell. Ah, there we go. She's in. Hooray! Okay. So now I'm going to have to change the camera. Can I have my mouse, please? Put it cat. Thank you. And go to top camera, because otherwise we're not going to see this together properly. So turn that off again. There we go. So basically we are now up to there. So we've managed to get it all to line up. And then what we're going to do now is put the support pieces that are missing on the sides here next, and then that should hopefully hold it together. And then hopefully we'll get it near enough joined together without too many issues with the other piece. Now, Moggy, you're going to be in the way, which is nothing unusual for you, model making kitty. So now we're going to have to just move you over to the back here somewhere, safe from it. Stay. Bag 45. So stage bags 46. I've got 3. So we're now in a minute. I'm gonna do the last but one. Now, 1, 2, and 3. That should be all the long strings that are left over that need to go in. I think the first thing we're going to be doing is putting those support pieces in to hold the 2 bits together. That's probably going to be the first thing to do. Yeah, there's part of the whole piece there by the looks of it. Windows. There we go. No, there's not actually so much left now, James boy. It's so I've got another 2 bags, but they're both bags 46. So, and then she will be completed, which is a shame because I've really enjoyed the build. And this is actually the largest ever Lego set I've ever built. That's one thing. Now, is it worth the £500 and some odd that I paid for it? You know, yeah. I mean, I can't remember now. I think it's something like close to 30 hours in total now it's taken me to build it. So divide 580 quid by 30 hours. And I think it gives you a fair representation of how much per hour you pay out on it. So as value for money. Do you have a Lego iceberg? Sadly, no, I don't have a Lego iceberg. I've just got to find the postcards and everything that I've got from the Revell kit of that I built many months ago, or years ago I should say. Okay. Once I get those, I can then put them into a framework and build a casing around this. So I think it deserves a case to stop it from getting covered in crap and dust and stuff. I've got the plywood I need to make the case. I've got some 6mm ply and some 9mm ply. Then I've just got to get some perspex. Once I've actually started building the frame up, that is, and work out how much I need. The wrong ways. Okay. there's going to be 2 little lifeboats, or 4 little lifeboats by the looks of it. I'll stick them together because it gets rid of some of these spare parts then. I'll put you there. Come here. I built them wrong, didn't I? Oh. You in there. Like so. There we go. That's better. And the 4 white plate ones. There we go. That must be one of the other packs. It just stops me from knocking any more of the smaller pieces off, so hence the reason why I'm putting these together. Because there's too many other little bits around. 1, 2, 3, 4. One into there. There, and then you want there. One. That white piece is in here somewhere. I'm hoping. There they are. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, and that should be the last 2 lifeboats. Put together. And you can move that over to one side, out of the way. This will be the last. Parts. And the pirate saying he's still here. Nice to know. Thank you very much for staying so long. 3 and 4. And get these 2. When they're ready, we two over there. And you got that. And you. Wait, come here, little phone. That's them 2. And put them over there out of the way. Two more little dodgy bits. Three of them. He's obviously still enjoying building his back boss. A little bit there. And yeah, 4 of them. 2 of them. 2. And then we get cog and whatever those 2 pieces are. 4. Okay then. Yep, we're doing the side pieces first, that's alright. We need them 2 and all 4 of these. That one like that, and you want to there like so, and then we'll put you onto there, and then that one onto there. And we need you and you 2. Let's bring this pin over again. Oi. Oh, good. So first of all, we need this one going onto there, like so. I think this one's going to go onto there like so, and that's holding that together nicely. Then we have you. Oh, around. So that one, it's this one going into there. Right. You said you would drop off. You should lay that on its side for a minute. Oh, look what's going on here. Ah, that's why. You're supposed to go in there. That's why. There we go. Perfect. And then we want the long bit there. Ooh, good. Just pop that off. A bit back up. I'll put that thing back on in a minute. There we go. There we go. You don't belong over there. Let's just put it on properly. Ah, gotcha. Get on. There we go. I'll turn you slightly so you tighten that up. Oh, that's come off as well. That'd be why it's gone loose. There we go. sorted. Here, turn this around and see if we can get to the other side of it now. Wait, you said you could turn around. There we go. There we go. Put it on its side. Let's see if we can get these bits in now. You into there. And then you onto there. So now they are fully joined. Whoa. Get a bit awkward to move around here now. So next we're going to move you back out of the way for a second. Oh, wait a bit. Oh God, you're heavy. We've got model making kit. He's decided to fall asleep on the bench, which is curled up on my mouse mat. You across the front. So we have this one's that way. So you go into the middle. So we go. One that way. Next one that way. That way, and then that way. Click 4 into the middle. And open you into the middle there. You onto there. You onto there. And you across the top. And there. Up there. And 2 4 plates. And there. And there. Goes like that. Like so. And you onto there. I'm going to go into there. You and there. You across there, and then you into there. All of those, and all these going in them. Two. And 4. There we go. And this one goes onto there like so. Wind. So we want there. Yeah. Come here. That one there. That way. That way. There we go. And the 2 telephones. That one there. And one there. And now we want goes into there like so. And then one of you across the top like so. And I want this one down to there. That means one that. Three, like so. Everything pretty good so far. So next up we need these 2, them 2, and 2 of them. And all 4 of these. You want it there, and you sit onto there. Like so. And there we go. So now we're going to put this into position. Move them bits that way because we're going to have to bring the big bit back over. Come on, Titanic. Okay, so now we want reach up. There you are. And this bit's going to go in here, and so I've got the squidge down there as well. Come on, there you want to go in. There we go. Why aren't you locking into place? That's it. There, you got it. There we go. Not off again. Ah, gotcha. There we go. That's where it is. Now going. Just there. So next up, we're making the there we go. I'll move this out of the way for a second because we've got to make some bench seats again. You can sit there. Okay, next we need these two, these four. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want you on there, then that one, then that one, and that one. Little 2 plate. You can get one, and then that one, and then you on top. Okay. Then move them out of the way for a second. Bring it back over. And then these will slide all down into there, like so. And the other one, like so. And we want these two. And you go onto there. And you go onto there. And these last 2 bits here. Pieces. And one of these goes there. One goes there. And we have Mr. Lifeboat that goes into there. And that one into there. Oh, they're in the wrong place. Yeah, I thought they were. Well, I wasn't too happy with that. There we go. That's better. That's it. And then we want them to these little queens. You go on to there. Flip. Wrong place. That's it. There. You want to do. You want it there. I'll probably jumped ahead a bit again then. There we go. Yeah. Should have built the mast first, but never mind. We'll just leave them on. That's where they all belong anyway. Put you there. So we've got to put the mast together now. Okay. Wait, come on, you. That's gonna go like that. Eat. And that black piece goes like so. Solid. Okay, that's the rear mast stump. Oh, I've got a piece. That, and then that will go into there. And that onto there. So, looks like that. Don't need that one onto there actually. And that's what she looks like with a mast in place. Yay! Come on, blimey, that's getting heavy. Next is probably strings are going to go on this now. Yep, I thought so. What have we got? I'm going to have different size strings here now. One. Two. You have three the same. Three. Okay. Into that. And from part now, I've got to bring that whole section over here. I need two of these at the moment. Put you there. Bring you to the front. Move you over here so we don't lose you. There we go. So that's all bits at the side. This is going to be fun. Whee! So what I'm trying to do now is there's a piece of mast up here that I've got to connect these two. That's one. And that one's number two. And this is going to go behind this rear crane. Like so. And that's the mast all nice and tight. Yay! Now I'll keep moving this out of the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Is now I've done the lifeboats. Now it's making this other piece up now. We need you. One of you. Need the ladder. And then we need that one. That one. That goes into there like so. And we've got these two bits. We're going to go there and some the wrong way around. I shouldn't have pushed that in. Push me the other way. I think it is one. There's only one of them made. That's obviously a spare. And next we need this one going there. I'm going to build this up as well now. So we need that piece, that bit there, and there. Come here. I need you in the middle. There. And then we need these two. One there and one there. Four. Get four. Do there. You there, and you want to. It's that way around, isn't it? It's that way around. Let's go. There, and then that one, like so. Then you. Then you onto there like so. And these two. Onto there like so. These two onto here. One and two. And this one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. And there. just need that once we get the other bits on. Okay, so we'll move these out of the way so we'll remember it's going there, out of the way. Inside. Ooh. Oh my lord, they're getting big and heavy. This one is going to go. Oops. First of all, we'll put you on, haven't we? Get the way up. That way up in it. Like so. Where does this connect to? I don't connect to anything yet. So then that. And then move these cranes in a bit more. There we go. So that's right. And we've got the that goes onto there like so. And where is this thing going? Could go up at the back here, I think somewhere. Oh, that's a bit some milk. So while I look at what I'm doing. Yep. And it goes. No, that doesn't help because that's in the wrong place, that one. That one's supposed to be there. And that's supposed to go onto there like so. That's why it's supposed to sit there onto that one. Like so. There we go. There. Now we've got you. Okay. So who have we got left watching? Everybody else is near enough gone to bed. Model making keys fast asleep. We've got to make the stands up next. Ooh, that's it. Let's put this up. We got Jamesy Boy saying, "Hey to pirate." Little grey parts all of a sudden. The fun part is when I get to join the last two bits together. That is going to be interesting. That's for one thing. Because I've got to somehow fit it on my desk. Wait. Oh. So you're still alive then, cat? You've been snoring for the last 20 minutes. Opening the last bag. No. Oh, gold. Oh. You've got little barrels. That's big. Just going to go for the middle. That's it. Well, that's the last two bags. Oh, one more little bag. Sorry. One more little bag. And that'll be all the bags finally opened. Come here, you. You said you could run away. Now, what makes me laugh is that we have one bag that had the TI. So we've got a titty. And then we've got a titty. And we've got AC titty. No, that's what these are for. It actually looks like we're going to be building the... Oh, and we've got the end. I see a titty now. So these are going to be the engines by the looks of it. That's what all these grey bits are. We've got to somehow slide the engines into it. That's going to be interesting. Need them for the two stands. Wait, don't you dare go rolling off the bench. Thank you. And one's it. Okay. So now we get to build. Oh my. Well, back in a second. I'm just going to go in to the toilet quickly and I'll be back in a second. Wheelies. Ow. Oh, I'm back. Move you over that way. So that's what I need. all these. I've got to put in there. We have these other ink plates to go in there. And 4. Then we put you in there. These 2 grey pins. There we go. That's 2 legs made. Now I've got to attach these to the bottom of it. This would be interesting. Easier to stand up on end. Oh, it would have been if I hadn't knocked something off. And then I'm going to put you. There's one, and these are on. There we go. That's that 2 in. No, she stands like that. My little crane. Where did you come off of? Just there. Okay. So that's that bit done. Now we've got to make the engines that have got to slide in here somehow. Why they've done it this way around, I ain't got a Scooby, but hey ho. It is what it is. Oops. So we need, what are you? What are you? Circle things. There we go. One of you. And obviously one of you. Like so. And we want you, and then you. And you going down. And you going up. It looks like that. Two more of these. And put you into that like so. And you want to like so. Yeah. Something close anyway. I'll make another one then. So you. Onto there. And you onto there. There we go. That's two of them made. Okay. Next we have onto there. That one onto there. This one onto there. Okay. And we want 1 and 2. And we want these next. Onto there. That one's there. One and then oh. These. And all you. So there. And do on the end here. So get on there. Okay. Next is one of these. These. Where's the pin gone? Indeed. So we'll go. Okay, these. Talk. And 4. Okay, there we want these. Okay, now we need to put these. There we go. And then we want, is he there with it? We also want these. That's going to go like so, and so. And then we'll put you two. You put them in the wrong place, don't you? That's why. Good work. Oh, the little light's gone off. Get these. That's just where they're supposed to go on top of these, the other way around. There we go. That's that one in there. There, and then you want it there. And two. That one into there, and then put you into there. There we go. That's one engine basically done. We need, where's the caps gone? Okay, that means you are obviously what are you done with them, cat? Are you laying on some of my Lego parts? No. Okay, so where the hell have I put them? Oh, no. There. There. Cool. Where are you? There you are. Wait. What have I done with them? Ah, there we are. You've been hiding them from me, cat. It's these I was looking for. There we go. That's the second engine put together. Okay. So now we've got to slide these in. Yeah. Oh, we've got to put little cogs on there as well, haven't we? That's what we had forgot. These two things. There. There. Connected. Okay, so that's that done. What is next? Let's move it a bit so I can see what I'm doing. We need you and you. And you're going to go on top of there. Come here, you. Stop messing me about. There we go. Next up we have, that is it. Need one of these. Take that off. Okay. You into there. You on top. You then go onto here. Like so. Haha. So that's you joined together. Got to join this thing together now. This will be a fun part. Bleeding hell's this BK thing piece one? Oh, that's probably for the standard one. Let's move you out of the way a minute. Okay, so yeah, it's joining these together. So what are these bits for then? These are a lot of pieces that are not making sense. Engines all together. And supposedly that's right there. I'll put you there for a minute. Because I need as much space on here as I can possibly get to get this on. Now we'll grab the other half. And hopefully these will all slot together. Hopefully. Okay, so now lift this some out. Line that up, line that up. Oh, she's lined up. Her. So, she is huge and heavy. So now I'm going to have to lift this somewhere safe for a minute until I can get the other bits done. Put you there for a second. Stay. Christ, she is huge. So now I've got to make this lollipop thing because it's holding the two pieces, those last bits together. That one there, that one there, that one. Oops. Get in. That's it. Then you. That one. That one. And then that one. That one there. 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 And you on there. Now here's two. That one in evening. 8 and 8 on there, and then it's these two there and there. That one there, and then you on there. And then you onto there, like so. Yeah, we know that slides in there for a minute, so I want to find out what these other bits are for. Aha. Okay. So we have. Oh, ow. These bits. And we want. T. I. T. A. N. I. see. Titanic. I understand what all the other bleeding bits are for. It doesn't make sense what they're for. It doesn't show anywhere. Unless I've missed it out on the end of it. I have. I have missed bits out. That would explain why they're all there. Okay, so we've got to put it apart. Yeah, well, let's see. That would explain why these weren't moving. There we go. Shoot. Oh, he's gone downstairs. Yeah, that's that one put together. Yeah, that's the 2 engines put together. Yeah, it's mine. That's 2 in. And then we slide you back together. There. That's it. Now we get this locking pin, which is this bit here. Come on, in you go. Why aren't you going in? Why aren't you going in? Okay, so why aren't you going in? Definitely that way, okay. Try again. Oh, yeah, in position. And kill. Gotcha. Yay! Oh, dear me. Now we've got these 2 pieces to go on. And then I'm going to have to go up cam to show this because it's getting way too big to go on it. And then that'll be the Titanic finished. You onto there. Oh, that's it. And the last one. And there she's done. Okay. So I'm going to close this for a minute and I'm going to bring that out of the way and I'm going to change camera angle. Where's Mousy? There you are, Mousy. And there we go. So now we have finished with a Titanic, and she is huge. And there she is. In all her glory. One big Lego Titanic. And she weighs a ton. So yeah, I'm extremely happy that she's finished, but also sad that she's finished. I'll put her down here before I end up dropping her. And then it was like this week I'm now going to have to build the shelving for her. So I'll get that done at some point. And then there's also the little Titanic sign. So yeah, I'm happy as Larry. But the next probably stream I'm going to be doing is probably going to be doing the John Wick Mustang. That'll probably be my next build. And I'll probably be doing that at some point in the next 4 or 5 days. It depends on what I've got on to be doing. So yeah, it's now nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. So I think, I don't know how many hours I've put into this now then. Let's have a look. Let's see how long it's taken me to do this Titanic from start to finish. YouTube, that one. Let's see. So far, go live. We have 4. Let's see, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half. 22 and a half. 26 and a half. 32. 4, 10, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20 and a half. 22 and a half, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, about 34 and a half hours altogether. Yeah, that is not bad going, I think, in honest opinion, to me. So let's see what sort of value to money that I've done. So the set cost me 570, or 580, sorry. There it is, calculator. Clear history. 580 divided by 32.5 equals, well, for sort of value, it's about £18 an hour. It's cost me to build that. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think it's a value for money, really. 20 quid an hour set. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, the next build I'll be doing is Lego, and that's going to be the Airwolf. Where will I put the thing? Oh, there it is down there. So, yeah, this will be my next build. Mr. Hairy Wolf. So, looking forward to that because that's one of my favourite cult British series that was. Well, American series that I watched in Britain. So, yeah. So, I will say bye-bye for now. Take care and keep on building. Bye for now.